Hey guys, we're at the beginning of the semester. Should prove to be a really outstanding semester. I certainly plan to make it so. I hope you are planning that as well. Just wanted to give you a little introduction of me and where I'm coming from in terms of how I'm teaching this course to you, and a little bit about my background as well. Research methods. This class has certainly come to mean a lot to me. And research itself has certainly come to mean a lot to me. When I was a master's student like you, however, I really didn't care about research. I certainly didn't want to do any. I didn't want to read it that much. I didn't understand it, so it just kind of made me feel a little less than adequate when I would try to read a research article. So I just didn't want to. Um, but what I've come to understand over the years of having many research methods classes and conducting quite a bit of research now is that there's a tremendous amount of value in it for us. And I hope that at least by the end of the semester, wherever you are in terms of your motivation around this course, I hope that you at least value it as well. Some of you may be feeling really excited about this course. Some of you indifferent. Others you may have, like the big no thanks. I don't want this course. I didn't become a counselor to do anything with research. Well, let me just say this course is going to do really two things. One, you're going to conduct research, outcome research, with real live counseling. And so I'm really pumped up about that because even if you don't want to do research, many of you are going to be engaged in it in your agencies, whether it is client satisfaction surveys, or outcome research, or even program evaluation. Because we are such an evidence-based world now, many of us are going to continue to bump into having to do some research. So I wanted to make something really meaningful for you, and so you're going to do in teams some research that will inform kind of what we do as counselors. The second part of this course, which is just as valuable, is really learning how to read and critique research articles. Because one of the things that you're going to want and need to do is keep up throughout your careers with what's current. I don't know about you, but if I go to a counselor, I would like to know that they are keeping up with the latest research. And so you're probably going to want to do that, right? So big part of this course is how do I learn how to read this research article that I have and know if it's actually pertinent and if it's well done. So that you don't just have to read the introduction and the results. I mean the discussion section. That you can read the methodology, critique it, see if it makes sense to you, and to understand the results. So that's going to be a big part of this course too. But more about me in terms of where I'm coming from. I've published quite a bit of research and have quite a bit in the pipeline. I'm always at different stages in the process of various manuscripts. I do keep up with the literature and am able to read and critique research articles so I know how relevant they are to what I'm doing as a counselor or as a counselor educator. And so I like to be able to know, is this something I want to share with my students or incorporate into my courses? So that's great. As a counselor, I do have a private practice. I also want to keep up with what the latest things are. So, perhaps I'm working with clients and I'm maybe struggling with them in some way, and I can look at research articles that might be relevant to what I'm doing and see if it's valuable or not. So it's really helpful. I've been a counselor for almost 17 years, and I've been a counselor educator for since 2005. This is my third academic appointment. I have taught at the University of North Carolina at Greensboro and also at North Carolina A&T State University. I also have a family, which is my top priority. I've been married for almost 17 years and have two daughters, one in second grade and one in kindergarten. And that's where I tend to focus a lot of my own personal development to try to be a better partner and to try to be a better father. So if I'm not working, if I'm not here, then I'm probably wrestling or playing some soccer or dancing or reading or drawing or coloring or playing Legos. So anyway, I just wanted you to get a sense of me a little bit, just kind of where I'm coming from. I really have done a 180 since my master's program in terms of how much I value research, and I hope that it will mean something to you by the end of the semester.